not beef, but sell drugs and make money. Never thought I'd get around to it, but number 19. AJ Tracey had absolutely nothing. Zero. I don't listen to a lot of AJ Tracey. It's not because I don't like him. I do absolutely love his music. I love his style. I love that he's not the same as everyone else in terms of his vocal, in terms of context, beat choice, anything. He's completely set apart in that regard. The reason I don't listen to a lot of AJ Tracey is because I don't want to spoil it. It's one of these ones where I've actually been recommended AJ Tracey's tracks, a few of them. I thought someone was at the door there. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, don't want to spoil it. So, I've got a lot of AJ Tracey on my Spotify playlists. Got a lot of them on my SoundCloud stuff as well. But the reason I don't listen to a lot of them is because, as I say, too much of a good thing can ruin it. So, whenever I feel like something a little bit different, whenever I feel like I want to be, you know, thoroughly impressed, whenever I feel like I want to really connect with music, AJ Tracey is one of the ones that I go to. So in that regard, I don't listen to a lot of them. This one had nothing. It's relatively new. It's 4 months old at the time of recording this video. It's not got a lot of views, 19k. Deserves a lot more just because it's AJ Tracey and I know what he's capable of. Going off the title of the song, I can assume that it's a come-up story about how, as the title said, he had nothing. Goddamn fucking phone falling over. Can assume that it's a come-up story about how he had nothing and now he's got fame and now he's got a good lifestyle, now he can provide this and that, so on and so forth. But let's see. My headphone game has switched up a little bit. My Beats by Dre headphones, although I didn't really like them that much because, you know, it's the thing to hate on Beats by Dre. I did like them because they were comfortable, but now I've got these bad boys, which are actually gaming headsets, but whatever. AJ Tracey had nothing. Here we go. What a beat, man. Nice, the melody. Oh shit.
Look, I remember when I had nothing. Call my plug, copped a blower, then I grabbed something. The feeling when I got to see a bag something. Memories of when I grew up, never had nothing. Said I remember when I had nothing. Call my plug, I copped a blower, then I grabbed something. The feeling when I got to see a bag something. Memories of when I grew up, never had nothing.
Come on, sorry.
Young and telling me he's Aggie wanna bang something. Told him focus on your money, go and slang something. I'm telling niggas fuck beef and try and trap cousin.
Endorsing drug dealing, I can't really fuck with that.
Tell me about no war and you're a dumb neek. Gucci fabric on the waist with the dumb sneaks. AJ on my chest, Chewies on my bum cheeks. And now I'm plenty any women cause they ton cheap. I put a wanna on the rulie and it came in. I copped the Henny with the black on black casing. I love the West car, my hood is what I was raised in. I got some beasts on the wing but they caged in. And all my niggas in the summer get the ice out. I took the hard road, fam, you had the nice route. And any pussies in the way, they better mind out. Get them lined out, I bet a nigga gonna find out. Every night I'm in the flats with the lost souls. Some niggas scamming other brothers, shotting hot rolls. Food on my blocker, food in the trizat. Food in the club, they all asking me where the diz at. Nike man bag on the stussy hat. I keep on hitting Chloe's yard, why I cut the pussy fat. And Kavossi, yeah, it's hella brandy. She don't drink with me, but she's winging off the Mandy. And when I finish that at crib, I hit the lane again. Dotted up another thing, I have to make it rain again. We never had the damn pounds, now we're making them. Car don't wanna let my mother feel the pain again.
That's real.
I remember when I had nothing. Call my plug, copped a blower, then I grabbed something. The feeling when I got to see a bag something. Memories of when I grew up, never had nothing. Said I remember.
That beat is so nice, man. Simple as well.
The feeling when I got to see a bag something. Memories of when I grew up, never had nothing. Re-upped on the block, I put my team on it. Clutch backs, no scope, no beam on it. Couple pussies wanna beef, I said I'm here, G. All till now, I've never seen that man near me. Fearless, walking through the hood with a lion.
Funny how everyone says that. No one wants to fight, everyone just talks.
Niggas just a counterpart, so as I make counterfeit, you sweeter than the lion bar. Brothers saying that I'm pissed, I got a battle on them. I get the something off my uncle, start a rattle on them. Fuck a little baby beef, slap a cattle on them. Turn Pepe out the cabbie, put a tackle on them. I ain't a rapper, on my strip, I'm feeling money Mitch. I like the shamps, I like the Chewies with the gully stitch. And I ain't messing with the yatty from the other bitch. Straight corn flying through a 40, that's a funny bitch. I'ma show me all the secrets how to bag quicker. Taking minutes off the hours so I trap quicker. Trini boy, you know it's crazy how I back liquor. And don't listen to that pussy, I'ma slap a nigga. They say I'm onto me, never seen them hitting me. If they been creeping on my lane, they been missing me. I'm on my money ting, trying to be the bigger G. activity, yeah. I remember when I had nothing. Call my plug, cop to blow,
Oh,
then I
beat
grabbed
changer.
something. The feeling when I got to see it back something. Memories of when I grew up, never had nothing. Said I remember when I had nothing. Call my plug, I cop to blow, then I grabbed something. The feeling when I got to see it back something. Memories of when I grew up, never had nothing.
I feel like I missed a lot of that because I was too busy enjoying the beat. The beat actually is produced by a not very known producer called Tunes in the Lab. Guy's only got like 423 followers on Twitter, man. Like, sample or not, it was a good beat. But yeah, so as I thought it would be by the name, it's a come-up story, kind of the hook sort of pays tribute to that come-up story. How, I mean, the key message in the song, the key message in the song, from what I can gather, is to not beef, but sell drugs and make money. Alright, let's get critical. The hook in itself flows well, lyrics-wise, it's not terrible, but it is kind of repetitive. I mean, he's just wrote 4 bars and then looped it to make the 8th hook. There's nothing wrong with that, can't hate him for that. It's, you know, the hook does its job. I've said this a lot already, but like, I'm really mid in this beat. Like, it gives it that sort of, you know, head nod type thing. It's really well done. Let's go through this. The verse 1. Young and intelligent Aggie, you want to bang something, told them focus on your money, go and slang something. Yeah, so one of AJ Tracey's mates, let's call it, want to go and bang some women is what I'm taking away from this. AJ Tracey was like, nah, fuck that. Fuck bitches. Get money. Told him to go and sell some drugs instead. Get yourself some fucking money. AJ Tracey is one of these guys where, I mean, he says in, I can't remember where he said it, but I think it was from one of the Chicken Shop Date Girl videos. She was on a chicken shop date with AJ Tracey. If you haven't seen that, it's in the description. It's a good watch about AJ Tracey. She asked him where he gets his name from, and he said it was from when he used to do quote-unquote illegal things. He's sort of passing down the torch kind of thing, trying to pass down the wisdom that he has and, you know, what he knows works, which is, you know, trapping. Going off what I just said, he's got a line in this, I took the hard road, fam, you had the nice route. Like, he knows himself that he didn't have it easy coming up, growing up. He didn't have it easy. He had to do what he had to do. You know, he had nothing, some would say. Seems to be a common theme nowadays. Why have I still got headphones on? Seems to be a common theme in a lot of grime stuff nowadays where everyone's sort of saying, oh, these people want to start with me, they want to fight me. How big are my hands? Fuck me. They started to fight me, they started to, they wanted beef, but then when you call them out, then they don't show. That seems to be a lot of tracks have that kind of message. Even this one has it in verse 2. Last point I'll raise about the lyrics. He says that he never had money, and now he's making money because he doesn't want his mum to feel pain. We can all understand that. Nobody wants their mum to, you know, have to worry about money or have to worry about anything because you want to be able to provide. It's one of these tracks where there's no really any major substance other than his, you know, story. I'm sure you understand the point. I'm sure you understand, excuse me, I'm sure you understand the message behind the lyrics. Production-wise, Tunes in the Lab. I mean, from what my ears can hear, correct me if you know that I'm wrong, just drop in the whole comments to say you're fucking wrong. It sounds like a sample of a guitar or like a really sort of melodic type synth and a nice drum pattern to back it up with, which sort of comes and goes, drops and hits every now and again. As I say, the beat really backs this track up. It lulls you into a sense of oneness with what the lyrics are saying, with what AJ Tracey is saying, because I mean, it's one of those beats that really hits you in the ears and in the heart, I feel. So, conclusion. Excellent lyrics, excellent vocalism again. This will definitely be one of those tracks that I listen to when I want something a little bit different. Great beat, sample or not, I can't really tell at this point, but I like it regardless. Not the biggest fan of the hook in this track, but I'm going to give it points for giving it that simplify to amplify type of thing, you know, the meaning and the purpose and the message behind the hook itself. So I can respect that. All in all, it was a great track. I'll definitely be listening to it again. I'll be adding it to all my playlists. I'll be listening to it again a fair number of times. So that was AJ Tracey, It Had Nothing. Thank you for joining me and listening to it. Thank you for your time. Appreciate every single one of you, especially if you watch this far. You know how it goes. If you watch it right until the end, then you are, you know, a step above everyone else, and I appreciate you a little bit more than everyone else. So that was that. Have a nice day. Stop fucking beefing if you don't want to approach people, you cunts. Can appreciate that. It's sort of lulls you into a sense of you know, just oneness with the